In this segment, we're going to cover verifying that you have the correct hoses. It's good when at all possible to verify and ensure that you have the correct part that matches the part that you're replacing from your vehicle before you start the procedure. For one reason, you won't end up with a vehicle that's partially disassembled or disabled, and now you don't have the ability to go get the correct part. But the other factor in this case is we have to open the system to replace the line. If you don't have the right line, that means you're going to have to needlessly bleed your brake system, and that's another step that we don't really need to take unless it's absolutely necessary. What we have here is my two new brake hoses, and they're different colors, and the reason being is I had to get them from two different parts manufacturers because I couldn't get, neither place had both of them in stock. One is a right hose and one is for the left side, or driver and passenger side. As they appear laid out next to each other, they look almost identical. The only difference is, if you look, the banjo fitting on one is curved in one direction, and the banjo fitting on the other is curved in the opposite direction. See, from a side view, how one is, the end fitting's curved down, and this end fitting is curved up. So, you pay attention to that detail. What you want to do to verify that you have the correct one is hold it exactly as the brake hose is routed on your car, put it in that position, and come down and look at the bends. Now, this particular one right here is going to be for the passenger side because the end banjo fitting is bent in the opposite direction. So, by doing that, we can check the actual length, that the fittings are the same, and everything appears to be identical. Now I verified that I've got the correct part, and so I'll be okay, I'll go ahead and set this one aside, and what you want to do is take the other side, go to the other side of the vehicle, and go through the same procedure. Just hold it up in place, make sure the length is the same, use the same type fittings, and then you know you've got the correct part for the job. We've also segregated our right and our left. We'll keep this one on that side and this one over here so we know which hose goes in which direction. That'll conclude the verifying you have the right part. We'll go ahead and go on to our next step of cleaning the fittings and the hose connections and fittings.